to do a change. So this changes, this changes. So the first parentheses is going to stay the same. And then that positive 6 is going to change to a what? Let me zoom in. Yeah, that positive 6, we're going to change both of these. When it's subtraction, you do a change. You have a skills check tomorrow. This is one of the questions on there. So today is Wednesday, right? Yeah. All right, so this becomes a negative 6. And what about that positive 4i? What does that become? All right, so we have that. So now you're going to add together. I usually start with the real number, so the numbers without an I. So that would be this number and this number. Go ahead and add those together. Negative 3 minus 6. And then you're going to add together these numbers. So negative 3 minus 6 is negative 9. And then 2i minus 4i would be what? So I agree with the first answer. The answer should be A. All right, so now let's go to the pink handout. Did everybody pick up that pink-orange handout that I passed out? This is not homework. This is just something we're going to work through together in class. We're going to continue practicing what we started yesterday. So we're going to change this to vertex form. So I'm going to do the first couple with you and then leave you with the class period to work on it. I'm going to come around and grade your work. So when you make your box, the x squared goes here, the c will go here. Then you're going to take that 6x, split that in half. What's half of 6? Then you put your 3x here and here. But this is incomplete. So in order to complete the square, we need to figure out what number I need to put in this box. And that number is always going to be what you get when you multiply these together. So 3 times 3 is 9. So we're going to put a 9 here. But then you have to take that 9 away. So this is going to factor down to x plus 3 times x plus 3, which is the same as x plus 3 squared. So we got y equals x plus 3 squared. And then in your calculator, go ahead and add this together. Take 5 minus 9. Pierre, did you solve that? You solved that? Wow, I caught myself mixing it up real good too. All right, 5 minus 9 would be what? Negative 4. So your vertex, which is the lowest point on your graph, is going to be, you always flip the sign. These are your two numbers. Except we flip this one though. We flip the pink one. So instead of a positive 3, it changes to a negative 3. That blue does not change. Axis of symmetry, which is the line that will divide it in half, would be at x equals negative 3. So we're not going to do all of these questions today. We're going to do a few. But I just want to walk around and make sure we're all understanding it. And then you'll have the rest of the class period to start homework 5. So let's do number 2 together. And then I want you to try to do number 3 on your own. So number 2, go ahead and make your box. The x squared goes here. C goes on the outside. And then you're going to take half of 4. What's half of 4? Put that here and here. So what number is going to complete the square? 4. So you take 2 times 2, you get 4. But then you have to take that 4 away. Whatever number you add, let me go ahead and put that in a different color. Whatever number I add here, which this box is always going to be positive, I have to subtract it. This box is always going to be a positive number. Because anytime you multiply 2 numbers that are the same, it's positive. A positive times a positive will give you a positive. And if it were -2 and a -2, it would still be positive. So we take out our GCFs, which is x plus 2, x plus 2. So y equals x plus 2 squared plus 1. Your vertex, remember we flip this sign. This sign flips. This sign stays the same. So your vertex would be at -2, 1. And the axis of symmetry is at x equals -2. All right, give me a thumbs up, sideways, or down. I just need to see where we are with this process. All right, go ahead and try to do number 3 on your own. And then I'm going to come around and see what we got. Do 3 and 4. Got bigger numbers here. This is going to be, because that's -9, because half of -18 would be a -9, so that's going to be a minus. Let me see, number 3. Yeah, keep going. Not bad. All right. That was actually really good. Go ahead and compare your answers to mine. So there was only one mistake that I saw. And that's in, whenever you split this number, if it's negative, it should be 2 negatives in these boxes. So it's not going to factor down to x plus 9. It's x minus 9. So these are my equations in vertex form. Your vertex is going to be at positive 9, negative 7. The axis of symmetry is at x equals 9. For number 4, your vertex is at positive 4, negative 9. And the axis of symmetry is at x equals 4. All right, last two is 5 and 6, and then we'll be done for today. Well, not done for today. You're going to start your homework. Okay, you all doing really, really well. Go ahead and check your answers. I'm gonna pass out homework 5, and then I'll tell you the due date in a second because I'm really not sure what it is. I gotta go to the next slide. I know it's next week sometime. Y'all 3. homework 5. Oh, that looks good. Yeah. Due date for homework 5 is, go ahead and write this on your paper. It's actually, yes, a week. You got it next Thursday. The reason why I extended it out so long is because we're not going to talk about graphing yet. We're going to talk about graphing probably when we come back from Labor Day. Okay, so what you can do for that entire assignment is you can complete the square and then don't worry about the graphing part just yet.